Can't believe we're over here tracking the C8.R. It's just so much fun. It reminds me a lot of my torch red C8 Corvette, and it essentially feels like the same car. Having the extra camber, you really do need it because it's going to stop that catastrophic understeer everybody talks about. But then again, with that being said, it's going to allow you to just get much more grip for overall lap times. So I think if you compare a non-cambered C8 Corvette to one with track camber, it'd be like 2 to 3 seconds faster. I love the interior in this car, and what's interesting about it is that all the gray or white accents aren't actually hindering the view in front of me. The car itself, I'm able to get crystal clear vision through the windshield, but actually in the corners now you can kind of see the reflection, but driving, as you can see if I put the camera in this way, you don't notice anything directly in front of you, which is really good. And here we have Nick's amazing McLaren 600 LT. I mean, this spec is so amazing. It is finished in the official reveal color, that being chicane effect, and coming up close, it actually has these amazing like reddish, almost orange sparkles and flakes in the paint job. I honestly love this combo, and just like majority of every other 600 LT you see, he is running the Giradisc rotors. These things are beasts on this car, plus having the Goodyear 3Rs. I mean, the grip is unbelievable, and you can track this car essentially non-stop. And you can get, like he said, he's on his 6th track day with these tires, and you can get like almost 15 track days out of a set of these pads, and they're less than $1,000. So honestly, the Giradisc rotors and brake setup with the pads is just fantastic. If you got a McLaren, you gotta add that to your car if you track it. Just like our car, he's got the Senna seats with the roll bar system and the harnesses. Plus, he's got all the orange stitching and striping in the interior. Since this car is so light, the way it can accelerate corner to corner is just breathtaking. Not just at taking the corners, it's just so hooked up. It feels so connected to you, like you're one-on-one with the car. And the carbon tub and the suspension just make the car spectacular to drive. It's fun at all times, and it doesn't feel like it's too much of one particular thing. It's well balanced, which makes you want to continue tracking it. One of the best all-time supercars for the money still has to go to the McLaren 600 LT. Alrighty, here we are. We are in race 2 with the C8 Corvette. This mode's pretty fun, but it's gonna take us a while to warm up these tires, so we gotta make sure we do it right. Definitely there's a learning curve getting back in this car after the McLaren. Tire pressure's got way too high, 35. As is, the standard Stingray's got a ton of torque, and you can see that exiting corners. I left it in auto, and it does a good job. It is still a very good and just confidence-inspiring car. The suspension, it's not the best. I would prefer it be more stiff. It feels a bit floaty. You can feel the body roll much more than like other similar types of track-focused performance cars. I just think that the thing is very impressive. I have a lot of fun driving it. Let's turn everything off right now. Now, as many of you know, going to the racetrack, your car gets so not beat up, well, just dirty, and a lot of projectiles will fly up and attack your car. So I want to take this time to give a major shout out to our guys at Elite Finish. Right here we have their entire quick detailing kit with their waterless wash spray, which is fantastic. Anyways though, coming outside of the car, they completely got us protected with PPF for this track here today. And honestly, having the protection, especially for all the impact points, is just honestly saving us. Check this out. We have full PPF over the headlights. Also, the front fenders right here, the hood, so our amazing C8.R stripes are not going to be damaged. The entire front end down below is protected. So you see all these black pieces of rubber just hitting the car and all these little bug spots. There's an entire film, kind of like the protective film we put on a cell phone, and our entire paint job is being protected. Going this way, you can see, I think it's turn 3 of Laguna Seca, or turn 4. But that's a fun corner. You want to try to aim to hit that at around 60 miles an hour. And if you do, you can really get out of that corner hard. Down below, all of our rockers are protected as well. This is an extremely high impact point, as you can see. Then also the quarter panels, where you can see the C8.R logo. So in general, I would highly recommend getting your car PPF paint protected, because it's just honestly going to save you all the headache and worry of going out here on the racetrack, enjoying your car. You want your car to be protected. Using Elite Finish's waterless wash mist, I mean, instantly just spraying some of the dirt and rubber marks. Literally, it's going to look brand new in a matter of 4 seconds. Let's spray it one more time. Look at that. Coming right off that easily. So that shows you just how good this stuff works. Brand new, just like that. Having the PPF film over the paint, the S-Tech film, I can't scratch it. And one of the best things is that this S-Tech PPF is hydrophobic, so any water you get on it just instantly just wants to fall right off. And then having the ceramic coating on top just really helps. And just like that, didn't happen. So for all of you guys who are saying going to the racetrack with your car, you're beating on it, it's not the case if you properly take care of it. This is how you properly set up a car for the racetrack. Make sure to reach out to Elite Finish so they'll take care of you. Alrighty, so brakes are holding up pretty well, I think. No brake fade, nothing like that. Lap after lap, the car is just feeling so good. Look at that, the exhaust tips are turning blue. That's so cool, isn't it? Oh my gosh, that was quick. It's very interesting because this is a 90 dB day. So, being a 90 dB day, you can't have loud cars out here because you'll be kicked off the track. So a lot of manufacturers produce the loudest supercars and track cars possibly known to mankind, but then it's like, well, what are you doing? I can't track the car, right? What's going on? So the beauty of it is that if you can find a car that's quiet enough, you can save so much money when it comes to going to a track like Laguna Seca. And it's not just this track that has decibel limits. A lot of tracks across the country have decibel limits. So, for example, a normal 105 dB day here at Laguna Seca can cost you about $600. 90 dB day here paid $200. So that being said, having the quieter car like the C8 Corvette, I can survive these kind of days. So it kind of helps you in the other day having a quiet car sometimes without paying as much money. And what's interesting is that my McLaren, the 6600LT, since the exhaust pipes go vertically, you can survive a 90 dB day here at Laguna Seca. You won't be kicked off. So the McLaren too, at the same time, I can survive this track event. It still sounds extremely loud, the McLaren, but since it's going up again, the sound, it's dodging the I think the receiver, right, the microphone, it's dodging the microphone. I honestly really do like this corner right here. It is just, this track is my favorite track here on the West Coast, and it's just so much fun. It really is. Being able to enjoy a car of this caliber, right? The first ever mid-engine Corvette. If you have one, you gotta take it to the track at least one time, learn why Chevrolet has made this transition to mid-engine, and going on the track with it is just so interesting because it starts to handle like an exotic car. Having all that weight behind you and that low polar movement, going corner to corner, it just wants to hug the road on the exit. And it honestly, you don't get that terminal understeer people talk about when you properly set up the vehicle. So that being track camber, and then you're all set. I'm using the stock brake pads as well. The next session has begun. But anyways, guys, please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of those sessions? Also, hit that like button for much great content coming out your way. And yep, this was the first track day ever for the C8R. Subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next episode.